West Asia now. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will soon meet US President Donald Trump in Washington, D.C., and that's on the 4th of February. This, by the way, is Netanyahu's first foreign visit after facing an arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court, or the ICC, on November 21st, 2024. The meeting between the two leaders is crucial as it is set to take place amid a 6-week ceasefire that has brought a temporary pause to 15 months of fighting in Gaza, and that's between Israel and Hamas. But Israeli forces, they continue its operations in the West Bank. What will the Trump-Netanyahu meeting have in store for the future of West Bank and Gaza? Our next report telling you more.
Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is in Washington. He will be meeting US President Trump. Netanyahu is the first foreign leader visiting the US since Trump's inauguration last month. Meanwhile, this is what is happening in the West Bank. The IDF claims that 35 gunmen were killed during operations in Jenin, Tulkarem and the Tamun area, while 15 others were killed in drone strikes. The Israeli military blew up several buildings in a series of simultaneous explosions. The Palestinian state news agency says Israeli strikes have leveled around 20 buildings in the Jenin refugee camp. The horror doesn't end there. The IDF admitted that it had also mistakenly targeted civilians, including a toddler. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, at least 70 people have been killed in the West Bank just in 2025. Just for context, the occupied West Bank has seen a surge in violence since the start of Israel's war on Gaza in October 2023, with Israel launching near-daily military arrest raids. And despite the ceasefire being in place, the violence against the Palestinians in Gaza continues to surge. A move that will have far-reaching implications as far as the peace deal with Hamas is concerned, something which is also slated to be a part of discussions between Trump and Netanyahu during their meetings.
Netanyahu's visit to Trump is anticipated to reflect his future plans to forcibly displace the Palestinian people and redraw the Middle East. I sincerely hope this plan does not succeed.
In a statement released ahead of his departure, Netanyahu said that his discussions with Trump would border on a range of issues, including the release of all the hostages as well as contention with Iran. Netanyahu also said the meeting is a testimony to the strength of the Israeli-American alliance.
The decisions we made in the war have already changed the face of the Middle East. Our decisions and the courage of our soldiers have redrawn the map. But I believe that working closely with President Trump, we can redraw it even further and for the better.
The Israeli premier's visit comes as the US continues to put pressure on Israel and Hamas to continue with the ceasefire that had paused a devastating 15-month war in Gaza. Especially as Trump has made it crystal clear that he wants an end to the wars in West Asia that has also recently spread to Lebanon. As for Netanyahu, this is also a golden chance to strengthen ties with Washington after facing tensions with the previous Biden administration. However, here's the catch. Netanyahu's peace promises might be looking to strengthen the case for a more permanent end to Israel's war on Gaza. The recent attacks in the West Bank paint another picture altogether. And especially now with the Hamas threatening not to free hostages in the second phase unless the Israeli forces withdraw fully and the war comes to a complete end. The recent attacks seem to be pushing the prospect of peace in the conflict-torn areas even further away. And now, after his meeting with Trump, will Netanyahu change his stance for good and rechart his West Asia policy? We'll have to wait and see.